Be a contractor before you be a full-time employee. It's completely okay to be a contractor first. And there's certain ways to do that. One step is to start by being a freelancer. And you can do that by either starting your own business, your own LLC, or a sole proprietorship, whatever works for you. But really just do something to get your work off the ground and make it easy for businesses to find you and companies to find you through word of mouth, good marketing, and of course, good quality work. So the other thing you want to think about is making sure that you have a timeline set, and not just your own personal timeline, but a timeline for a contract that you're thinking about getting into. So let's just say if a big company like Apple or Tesla reaches out and says, hey, we have a contract for you. Ask them, is it 3 months? Is it 6 months? Is it 1 year? Or is it a rolling contract? There's no wrong answer, but identifying the timeline you want to spend with this company is going to be so critical. Lastly, the other thing you want to think of is the type of work you're going to be doing. Is it going to be extremely busy? Is it going to be rigorous? Are you going to have freedom? Are you going to have to just follow directions? Is it going to be operational? Think about that and ask yourself, how does this affect your personal life? How does this affect your actual business that you're freelancing in? And then also ask what kind of access you get as a contractor. There's nothing wrong with being a contractor. Next, the reason why I say this is important to do the contract first before you become a full-time employee is because you get the experience of try it before you buy it. What I always like to recommend is thinking about it as if you're already on this side of the fence to a degree. Most of the world wants to get on this side of the fence no matter what. If you're a contractor, you still have some type of access. And by access, I mean access to information, access to opportunities to learn, access to networking. Utilize that time on that side of the fence and learn the company, learn the people, learn the culture. This is a good time for you to try it before you buy it because you also have very low risk, high reward. You won't be held to the same accountability as a full-time employee, but you still get to understand how things work to a certain degree and you see how they move. You understand what's important, the priorities, how people talk, etc. So make sure you take full advantage of your time as a contractor. The other portion that is really good is you get the flexibility depending on your role. That's why I said ask what type of role you're going to be in. If you're in a more flexible role, you may not have to come into the office. You can totally utilize remote work, which is becoming a more rarity for full-time employees. So again, that's going to be super, super important. And the last thing I truly want to emphasize is the opportunity to network. Make sure you network, whether it's your contracting peers, the contracting company you work for, the full-time employees at the company, whether it's directors, lower levels, management, etc. Get to know people because those people can help you when the time is right. And if you do a good job with your work as a contractor, you'll be first in line or the first person that people think about when it comes to new opportunities. And by doing this, you get to see what you like within the company, see what you like about them, learn about them and say, maybe this isn't for me, or I would potentially want to work in a different area. You have access to reach out to different people. And since you have access to reach out to different people, the next thing I would do is make sure you practice. So talk to people, practice your networking, practice your interview skills, go watch videos on interviewing, help get people to help you with your resume. So take advantage of those resources and practice, practice, practice. And lastly, when those opportunities do finally come up, it's always better to be ready. So go interview, apply immediately, reach out to your internal resources that will give you a good reference so you can potentially skip the line and then get ready for the interviews. And when you do your interviews, talk as if you already work there. You know the language, you know the people, you know the systems. That's going to give you your best chance. Anyways, this is exactly why I say it's very important to be a contractor first before you become a full-time employee at a big job.